My name is KT Teaney and I own Old Soul Design Shop, and I'm from Ghent, New York originally, but I've lived in Plattsburgh since 2010. Old Soul Design Shop started in 2020 at City Hall Place. I wanted to work more with the community in a productive art and community role. And I also just wanted to do more of what I really love, like art, plants, furniture, aesthetic, interior design. And so I started this small shop, and I decided that I would open up my doors to include art from other local artists. And when I started in 2020, at my original location, I had about 11 artists, and by the end of the first year, I had 50. And we were growing out of the space because there was only so much room that I could use to accommodate the different artists and also my work. In 2021, we moved over to our location on Margaret Street. It took about 6 months to renovate, and by the spring of 2022, we were able to open in a 4,000 square foot building with 2 locations. So we have a tap room on one side where we sell used furniture, potted plants, vinyl records. We host events. We feature local craft beer, cider, wine. We also have a bunch of non-alcoholic options, and we create a family-friendly community environment. And then on the other side of our business, we have the art shop where we sell local art for over 60 local artists. Old Soul became sort of unmanageable for me because it was such a beast. It's not as simple as just buying something, looking at the profit margin, and then making money. It's built on altruism, which is beautiful, honestly, but you can't make money being an altruist. You have to make money being a business person. And so I'm not short any hard work. I just struggled to understand how to balance such a far-fetched concept. Like, it is a slow-moving process to introduce art and culture into downtown Plattsburgh. And so it's not a demand. There is no demand for what we're doing here, except for the fact that every time anyone's in here, it's an amazing experience. So you can tell that it's really necessary and needed, but it's not as simple as like open our doors, make money, succeed. And there's a lot of small micro decisions within making a business this multifaceted that I have no experience with. I genuinely have learned most of what I've learned in business on the fly, which I'm sure is the case for most entrepreneurs, but with something this large that's helping so many people, it's been a tricky thing to understand. So definitely the AEDC was an organization I reached out to by suggestion of a few local mentors to get myself on a stronger foundation so that Old Soul can see a higher longevity for its life. For me, sitting in front of this camera talking about the AEDC, like maybe I'm highlighting some light that gets sort of shadowed by funding. Funding is a very important role for businesses, and we all need money, right? There's never enough money as an entrepreneur. But I think something that I needed more than money after 2 years was support, like having a place to ask questions, having someone show up for me once a week, and being able to like just talk about what I had gone through. Like if you're not in business as a team and you're an employer, you have to carry a lot of weight of making the right decision all the time. And so I think for me, my beginning steps with the AEDC have been very, very monumental because they've given life back to me as an individual as well as me as a business owner, giving me space to be able to just have support when I need it. And sometimes that's just room to like talk it through. As little as that, like sometimes you don't know where to go for that. I think the AEDC is a really great resource to be able to welcome you in and just get you to a better understanding of what you need and how to feel strong around making that decision.